Hello friends, welcome back again. In this video, I will explain you how we can use the CTD counter in LS PLC. In the previous video, I explained about the CTU counter, and in this video, we will discuss about CTD counter. So let's get started. First of all, we will open our XG5000 software, and here we create the program. We will take one input bit where we gives the signal. An example, IX0 is my first input to decrement the counter, and in second we will choose the counter. Press F10 and write CTD. When you type CTD, automatically you can find the CTD counter, and if you like to rename this counter, so you can type it here, down counter. Yeah, this name is little bigger. The string cannot be utilized as a FP instance name. So leave this one instance name, and down we can type only just and click enter. Because of in some softwares some words are restricted, you cannot type. You can type in the maybe local variables if global variables you're using, so you have to be fixed words have to be typed. And next we take one output. An example, we will take QX0 and 1 we will take the bit for IX1 for the reset our counter. So if we are using the counters, we have to be must need one input for the reset the value. Because of when we're using the counter in the PLC, we have to be decide how much bits our how much pulses after how much signals after our output needs to be on. So when our limit required, which any value we put in that counter, when this is completed, after we have to we must give one more signal to the reset. And here you can give the data register also, and fixed value you can also. An example, I will give the D0, sorry, this is D0, we will give the data register, and we will write this program into the PLC. Writing is completed, and now we will go to the monitor, and now we will fix the value at the an example, we will fix the value for 8 values we will be fixed. When our 8 signals will be completed, after our output needs to be on. First I will reset this our counter. So now you can see our output is off, but as I gives the signal at IX0, you can see now one signal, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. As your 8 signals will be completed, your output will be on. But what's the difference between this CTU and CTD? There is a needs increment, and now here you see this is the coming decrement. Now I make it reset, gives the signal at IX1. You can see now 8 signals are ready at the output. If you like to give the 10 signals, you can write it here 10. This is look like your HMI. This data register you can use by the HMI, or if you like to be only in the program just fixed value, so no need this data register, you can type the direct value and you can fix it in the program. This logic will be can be different which logic you will be used in the program, that's I don't know. I only explains about the command yani. Now again I will give the again once more you have to be make it reset your counter, and you can see 10 value will be stored in the counter. As I start the signals, you can see this value will be decreased. When I x0 value, I press the signal 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and as this will be 0, our output will be on. And as I give the signal at again ix1, you can see our output is off, and again your value will be start decreasing 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and 0, and you can see output is on. This ix0 can be used for any proximity or any limit switch or whatever. This is depends on your logic. When you take this signal from the field, when your counter counts the value, after your output will be on and off. So hope guys you will be understand about this down counter. If not understand anything, you can send me the message in comment section. I will give you feedback as soon as possible. Thanks for watching. Allah Hafiz.